Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation in general, which includes the stock market as well. How the energies are flowing for you coming from Aries. Now, firstly, I'm going to talk very quickly to you about, I'm going to use Kabbalistic Tarot cards for this, and I'm going to talk to you about your job area for the first 15 days of November. Let's pull this card and see what happens for you coming from Aries. It's a pretty good card, and it says that you can expect promotions in the sense that your duties can be enlarged or expansion can take place, giving you more authority, and I suppose giving you more money as well. So that's good news about your job in the first 15 days of November. Let's talk of now the area of business. If you happen to be in business, it's the card of Venus. So for you in Aries, it means gain, it means profit, it means more business to do. So use the first 15 days by all means and get that. There's also a planet on this Kabbalistic card that says that the planet of unexpected goodness is also there. So you might just have some unexpected good luck coming your way in the area of business. General finances, let's see how you're doing for the first 15 days. Oh, you're doing very well. It's a wonderful card. More and more is coming into your pocket. So in the general financial areas, no harm being a bit daring, and no harm fighting the competition for more business, no harm planning the expansion. So there's plenty of good news in the area of business as well. Now I'm going to go to the last 15 days for you coming from Aries. Let's see what the last 15 days the tarot cards gave. Let's start again with your job area. Somebody likes you very much, it says, the boss, the superiors, the manager, and you'll be able to get a lot of support in whatever you wanted to do at your job. So it goes on getting even better in the last 15 days. You are progressing with a lot of security in your job. You're going to do something very marvelous. So focus on how you're going to improve your job area by impressing your bosses, and that would be the way you're going to climb up. The next card I'm going to pull will be to do with your business. Well, it's a card that says it's better for you to be on your own in business, even if you have partners. Try to make decisions yourself, because the element of good luck is very strong for you in the last 15 days of November, which means that your decision making, your planning, your communication, your calculations are going to be super good. So you should go that way. It's a fast card in the sense that there's a planet of Mercury here. So the fastness should be brought under control. So don't be too hasty, don't be impulsive, and don't be wanting to take shortcuts, I would say. Now in the last 15 days, your general finances. I'm going to talk about your lotteries in a minute. Your general finances are what? And they're pretty good. In fact, the expansion planet is here again. And the chances of you adding more into whatever you're doing is very exciting. And so you're getting more support in the form maybe of more investors coming to you. So last 15 days are pretty good as well. Now before I talk about lotteries, I must impress on you that this video is for everybody coming from Aries. It's not meant for you alone. It's not based on your date of birth or time of birth or looking at your palms. So please keep that in mind. It's a general advice for everybody in Aries regarding lotteries and everything else about job and career or business. Now the first card that I pull will be to do with your lucky ages. There will be some people who will be extremely super lucky, whether in job, whether in business, whether in finances. And if you happen to be born, talking of your ages, if you happen to be born, well, not born, if you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72, you're going to be very lucky, whether in the area of job, in business, in finances. You're going to be extremely lucky. If you're not of these ages, you'll have to have this one day, a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD 50. That will cover every area of your life, your love story, marriage, romance, family, your health, and of course your area of job and business as well. We'll talk a bit more about that later. I want to now give you your lucky dates for the month of November, for you coming from Aries. It's a good card with a lot of promise for you. And it says that promise can be realized especially on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. So on the 9th, 18th, and 27th, something magical happens for you. It's a day perhaps to buy a lottery, perhaps a visit to the casino if you like, and perhaps to talk about job and to talk about business. So a fantastic good 3 days and 3 nights for you, 9th, 18th, and 27th. Now I'm going to talk to you about your favorite lucky lottery numbers. Now, these numbers which I'm going to pick up now are what I've done some homework on. And these numbers which I pick up now, I've tracked the planets which are moving using astrology, Kabbalistic astrology. I've tracked the planets, and these planets are going to be giving me the lucky numbers for the month of November. I've divided the sets of planets into 2. And the first group I've given 5 planets, the second group I've given 4 planets. That makes up the 9 planets we use in astrology. Regarding the numbers that I'm choosing for you regarding astrology would be, my notes say that, this I've done earlier, I've done my homework earlier for you. And I would say that the favorite numbers for November, there are going to be 3 sets of numbers I'm going to give you. The favorite sets for numbers, firstly would be the number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54 or 63. I went to the second group of planets where there are 4 planets there. And the second group which I got for you was, the numbers that came out were the number 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58 or 67. Depends on what kind of lottery you play. I'll go up to 67 for you. And then I'm going to now, this is from Kabbalistic astrology from the 9 planets. First group of 5, second group of 4 planets. Now I'm going to get one number using the Kabbalistic tarot card for you. Okay, from this card, with the, you see Kabbalistic cards have got signs of planets, signs of zodiac. So here I'm looking at the sign of Saturn. And so the number for that would be, the numbers for that, the number 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51 or 60. So we have got now 3 sets of numbers. What do? You go and buy some paper of your good colors for you, Aries. Well, if you haven't been to see me yet, you won't know what your good colors are. So in the meantime, just use white. Okay, and buy A4 size white papers, quite a few, and use a scissors and cut them into 2 inch by 2 inch. So you will have plenty of 2 inch by 2 inch papers finally. And on one of the 2 inch by 2 inch, on every single one of the 2 inch by 2 inch, you will write just one number. So you might start with the number 9 on that paper, and fold it up and put it on your table or on your bed or whatever. And then you will take the next 2 inch by 2 inch, and you will write the number 18, and then the next one you will write the number 27, and you will go through with all these numbers that I've given you. So you'll have quite a few of them there. Now I will tell you to do an exercise on your lucky days, and you won't know your lucky days unless you've come to see me for this 90-minute session, where I'll give you so much information. In the meantime, wear whatever you like that you feel comfortable with. And then I will tell you to face your lucky directions. And you won't know that unless you've been to see me either. So it's quite good if you one day, for just USD 50, you'll know your next 7, 8, 9 years as well. Never mind. So you just face any direction that you're comfortable in for time being. And then I want you to use your fingers and your thumbs. Your fingers and your thumbs, where the fingerprint and the thumbprints are, where the thumbprint is and the fingers are, Those fingerprints and thumbprints belong to your soul. Your soul is identified by the fingerprints and the thumbprint that you have. That's the real meaning why our fingerprints and thumbprints, nobody can have in the world similar ones. So the soul is identified by this code, which is your fingerprints and thumbprints. So when people meditate and they do this, or they do that, or they do this, and ask them, why do you do this? They say, well, our guru taught us to do that, our teacher. But the real reason is that when you use your thumbprints to mix with any fingers, you are immediately alerting the attention of the soul. For you coming from Aries, I would, for this month of November, where I see the planet Jupiter very strong, I would use my index fingers and I will join them to my thumb. Press the fingerprint to the thumbprint, both sides. When you do that, a mechanism starts and you have these energies of your soul coming to help you. And you can say a prayer. Some ask me, shall I say a prayer? Why not? Ask for whatever you want. Well, in this case, for the lotteries. And you can do this exercise for any other thing besides lotteries as well. If you can't sleep, if you are not able to focus, if you are unhappy about something as well. In this case, lotteries. Do that for 30 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes. It's up to you. And when you feel you're ready to pick up a number, you just pick up one sheet of this 2 inch by 2 inch, open, unfold it, and you will see a number that you wrote, and then write this number down and put the paper back, fold it and put it back and shuffle it around. And if you need 5 numbers, you'll do this 5 times. If you need 7 numbers, you'll need to do this 7 times. Try this exercise. So you're ready to go and buy. And then I will give you your lucky days. And I can't give that to you now because I don't know your date of birth, your time of birth. I've not looked at your palms. So for the time being, on any days, if you feel comfortable, go and buy them. And when you go to buy them, you have to wear your best colors. Very important, because when we wear a color, we get the attention of the planet who rules that color. If that planet happens to be not good for us, we are walking around with a lot of bad luck around us. If we wear our good colors, we get the attention of a good planet. And that planet will be with us, and we'll walk around or do whatever we're doing with a lot of attention of the good planet. So that's how it works. So in the meantime, wear any color you like and go and buy that. And let's see where you go. Well, that's what I have to tell you about your lotteries. And regarding, I have a Skype session, or I have a WhatsApp session, or I have a Facebook Messenger session of 90 minutes. And it will cost you USD 50, and I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And that I will give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers for the rest of your life, that you can compare every month with what I'm giving generally for Aries. If the numbers are very close, you've got to go and buy regularly. And I'll give you all the other lucky colors and the lucky gemstones and the lucky directions and the lucky days, a lot of information. And I'll guide you about your health in detail. Now, what more do you want for USD 50? Well, I look forward to hearing from you. Send me a message, an email, some message on Skype, WhatsApp, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, I wish you the best of financial luck. The best of financial luck. And don't forget your lucky days, which I've given you. Those are the days you should go to the casino or go and try your lottery luck or any kind of financial speculation. Until then, thank you and good luck.